In this tutorial, we are going to apply a vignette to our images. Yes, I said vignette. I didn't say vignette. This is not a type of noodle or pasta or dinner dish. This is a sort of kind of a frame that we'll create around our image. This is not a color change or anything. This is more of a compositional change. This is something that, you know, maybe you'd like to add to your photos. It's not something I'm requiring, but it adds a nice little edge. These are also things that are maybe kind of automatic adjustments and so on that you might see on an iPhone app or, you know, different photo editing apps. But it's really easy in Photoshop, and yes, of course, you have a little bit more control and you can be a little bit more specific with yours. A lot of times you'll see them in, you know, sometimes portraiture, sometimes landscapes. So what it is it's kind of a filter change. And we haven't really worked with a whole lot of filters, and a lot of times when I want you to apply filters, I do want you to use an image, convert it to a smart object. What I'm going to have you do for vignetting is I'm actually just going to have you do it on a copy of the layer, and I know we've explored a little bit with that in some of the other tutorials. So I'm just going to hit Control J on my keypad so that I can duplicate this layer, and I'm going to go up to the top and choose Filter. And I'm going to choose Distort and go to Lens Correction. Okay. There's a lot of different things you can do here in Lens Correction, and I'm sorry, we'll move this over so you can actually see it. But here you'll see it right there, Vignette. Okay. And I can darken my vignette, and I can also change my midpoint. Okay, I can make my midpoint larger, I can make my midpoint smaller, and then I can just hit OK. Okay, it'll just work a little bit to apply the vignette. And there we go. So this is the kind of edge I've created. And that's what it looked like before. And here we have this edge. So again, it kind of brings, you know, attention to the middle of your image, adds a nice little darkened border. You can go in and play around, and you can actually create a white border instead of a black border. Play with all these things, but know that a vignette creates a border in your image.